I'm thinking about drying some of the leaves and making strawberry leaf tea. Why not?
Wow, she's just picking them up, yo. They dropping mad babies. Thank you for all that.
Oh, you just took both? That's cool.
Yeah, I'll give you one back.
Oh, yeah, a whole handful. Okay.
That's how our relationship is. I take, she gives, I take. There's a lot of wonderful things growing in here. Get the soil, give the soil nutrition, or give the dirt nutrition for it to become soil. We are going to make some way for some things that we plan on planting, such as okra, some tomatoes. What else we talking about? I think a little bit of squash, some green beans.
Cucumbers, a couple zucchinis. There's cabbages. There's kale. We're going to see what works.
Yeah, we're going to just kind of...
Okra is about to go in that we planted from seed from the okra we grew last year. I'm excited about
We got
that.
blackberry plants over there, and they seem to be just kind of doing their thing, like really swole.
All this yellow dock.
Yeah.
I got to get, most of this has got to come out.
Yeah, so.
Which is going to be a thing. Like,
Vitex over here.
pray for a broad fork for us, y'all, because
Vitex.
these yellow dock out.
And bees. Look at those bees buzz. They be buzzing, yo. They get caught in our hair sometimes. The first time it happened, yo, Lou was at the bottom of the cabin, and she was like, "What's that noise up there?" And so she came out, and I was at the top of the driveway over here, like swinging my locks like all crazy, because I was all like "Oh, this big," like it was like up in my hair, like trying to burrow in that joint, like it saw a beehive or something, and I was just like, "Yo!" So, you know, since then we've had it happen a few more times, and we've been more patient and more calm because we understand that life be lifing, and bees be buzzing. And we're glad to have them here. So that's what we're going to work on, y'all. Look at that. That spring luscious vibe, yo. The sun out. The rain's been coming down. So this is like one of my favorite times of the year. All times are beautiful and distinct, but there's nothing like when the weather is just moderate and easy and everything is peeking its head out, reaching for the sun. By far, love it, love it, love it.
Oh, cool. It's getting ready to flower. Let's leave those and we can identify it.
Oh, it might. I don't think so. It doesn't look like one.
No, it looks like something.
I'm just laying these down over here by the compost. I know you want to keep the seeds.
Yeah. And I'm saving the yellow dock roots as well. I gotta wash them off.
All right, cool. So I'll make sure. That's all I do is like put it by the compost.
Try if you can. That's what I was like. I know you want to just like get them out, but I'm trying to get them out in bigger pieces. So if it's possible to like work it a little bit more before you yank it out.
Mm-hmm. So you get the whole root?
Yeah, as much as possible.
Okay. Yellow docks are no joke.
Did you see these already have beans?
Word?
Look. Where did it go?
Wow.
Yeah. Woo. You love that. Just waiting for this to flower so I can figure out what it is. Because obviously, it's probably not going to stay there. Ooh, look at that onion. It's about to make a flower. When these start dying back,
That means it's time.
that means it's time, yeah. I mean, those have been there 2 seasons now.
Yeah, so we out here, y'all. Making a way.
Making a way.
Doing what we do.
I don't know if I think those are oats. But think about all the stuff it's doing for the soil.
Yeah.
Because it's pulling up all the minerals from deep, deep in there and bringing it to the surface. It's pretty cool. I bet if we just chop them, maybe a good idea would be to chop the leaves off and leave them to break down. I think we should do that. Just like with comfrey. And then, you know, they'll come back because the roots are still in there, but then the roots can get big, and then eventually we can dig up the roots. I think that'd be, because these seem really developed, so I think that'd be good to, like, chop these down, let them just lay there.
Y'all. Sorry, starting to look different. This is our time to enjoy our homestead and just vibe out, really. Put our feet on the ground, regroup, reconnect, realize why we're out here, and be grateful that we get to take in and do this wonderful work with all these plants. Feel the nice cooling energy move through the bottom of our feet up to our heart and our minds, and remind us, oh, so remind us of how good we have it.
Yara will take this whole thing over.
Yeah, if we're not
She
careful.
does not. I love her.
Yeah,
like, look at her. She's like,
it's
oh,
like the
really?
city of Yara. So look, we got strawberries up in the building. These are all strawberries, just in
Look
case
at them
you didn't
mingling
know.
with the yarrow over here.
They're mingling with the clover and the yarrow heart. So it lets
like
us
the
know.
shade. I think they like
It
the
lets
shade.
yeah, and they're growing up in it, and it lets us know what kind of relationships develop between plants.
This is what I mean about permaculture.
Yeah, this is what
like,
she's talking
we didn't
about.
design it to happen this way. We planted strawberries, we planted yarrow, yes. But now look what's happened. They're creating community together.
So yeah, so Lucretia is always, you
and
know,
we can just come back to this.
she's
year
planting
after
these
year.
ideas in my head all the time because, and I follow her lead on a lot of this stuff because it's something very intimate and natural with the perspective that she's been espousing over the years. And that it doesn't have to be, oh, this section's here, this section's there. It's more like, well, let's see how things turn out. And as she's showing me a prime example of something just like the strawberries over here, like I planted like 5, 6 plants and now they're popping up everywhere. And they're growing amidst the yarrow, which means that they love the shade that the yarrow provides. They love the shade that the clover's providing. So they actually like the shade. You know, we're not farmers.
That's
we
why
just
they make those big leaves to cover the strawberries.
Right. So something that if we continue to pay attention to the habits and the behaviors of plants, we can learn to understand. So for people like myself
the golden hour of the shower tent and the
yeah.
bed over there.
So if you happen to stay here and you take a little, break at this time of day, we might be able to see your shadow in that joint marinating. Doing what you got. Yeah, y'all, this was really just a video to reach out and let y'all know that as a community, we appreciate you. Our lives are filled with all kinds of energy. We're working on art with my business, teaching workshops, occasionally doing painting performances, live painting performances. Lucretia's teaching workshops. We both work part-time, 1 day a week at a farm that's about 10 minutes away from here. We homeschool our son, and we constantly are traveling to do markets, like pretty much weekly now. So, and when we're not doing that, we're here on the homestead, connecting with the land, learning as we go along, projects that are finished, some that are unfinished that we keep knowing we're going to get to, reaching out to help to those that want to come and help us. And they do from time to time. We really appreciate that. But we just want to let you know that from our hearts as an off-gridish family, we appreciate all the love that we get from each and every one of you that just even tunes in, So we just want to make sure that we take some time, more time than others sometimes, to make some content available for y'all so that we can continue to connect with y'all and show y'all how we doing and encourage you wonderful people to take on an off-grid lifestyle. We have gained a lot from it. We have given everything for it, but the payoff for us has always been experience. So, we know our journey is a unique one. We know it comes with ups and downs. We know it comes with financial abundance at times, and sometimes a super tight pinch. So, we make our bed and we lay in it, and we give thanks, but at the same time, we have worries and concerns just like everybody else. But, we use nature and our surroundings to constantly remind us of the ability to stand firm, stay connected, stay steady, and just ride the wave and go with it. Off-gridish.
Popping up right here. Leave this. I'm not sure, but I think this is also. I'm pretty sure it is. I want to repot it because it's kind of right in the. Yeah, some of that might be that wild fennel too. It's hard to know at this stage. They're so similar. Oh no, this is yarrow. Absolutely. Look, sometimes when you think things look alike, when you see them next to each other, you're like, oh no. This is definitely yarrow jumping over here. Look at this little baby one. Can you get in close? These little baby ones. I might repot these and bring them to market so others can enjoy them. Because we've got plenty.
And you see I kept your plantain.
Thank you. It looks wonderful. I'm going to wait a few days, but I'm going to come collect some and make some oil this time.
So y'all, our garden is starting to look a little cheeky. It's got a little rump. There's elderberry over there growing. That's Vitex that she's let do her thing. The elder. Yeah. So that's going to become a really big plant one day.
You got to keep trimming that one. You don't want it to shake.
She's got fava over here growing that she kind of did an experiment with just to see. And they're coming through. We didn't water them much. She's watering them now, so they'll probably do much better.
They've already got
We just decided that when we got back on camera, we'd be nice. You know what I'm saying? We put the 3, 2, 1.
I don't know if you caught that I removed a tick from him.
Yeah.
For his and my benefit.
Yeah. She showed me some love. So we just saying, we be getting hyped. We best friends. So, we know how to get all up in each other's neck and be slick. But, what a partner to work with. You know what I'm saying? This woman's been a huge inspiration in my life. She put me onto the green things, all the green things. And she still be teaching me because, Aquarians, we just jump into stuff. I don't know what we doing, and she'd be like, yo, and I'd be like, huh? And then I'd be like, oh, and she'd be like, I'm saying, it's all good though.
I'm steering you along. I'm gonna put these leaves back in there to decompose. And I'm gonna rest the root. Something like that. Wash these off. Make some tension. This is why we gotta dig deeper.
Yo. So the The magician is about to work magic with the tinctures. Anything you want to say? A little something? You want to say a little something?
I just want to give thanks for these yellow dock roots and the whole plant, and how I'm gonna make this into a tincture using 100 proof vodka, and I'm also gonna dry some of it when I dig some more up and make syrup with it. But yellow dock's great. It helps you access the iron from your food.
And what does it like to do for your soil? Because we saw a lot of it growing in our garden.
The roots go deep and they bring up nutrition, mineral content. They bring up nutrition from deep in the soil and bring it up to the surface. So we chop the leaves down and let them lay so they can decompose on the ground, just like you would with comfrey leaf. And we're also letting some go to seed so we can collect the seeds, because we want to work with all parts of the plant. And the leaf can go in salad. You know, you probably wouldn't want a salad that's totally yellow dock, but a little bit would be good.
You heard it from
So I rinse the roots first. Let them dry off a little bit. So by tomorrow, I'll make tincture. I'm going to hang them up in the bus. Look at that.
Late night evening off Greenwich. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. That's bitter.